Welcome back to Joseph's prosperity strategy. We're often guilty of waiting for ideal conditions. When I have enough capital, when I get the perfect opportunity, when I feel truly ready, we put our destiny on hold, unknowingly imprisoning it in the waiting room of perfectionism and fear. We act as if destiny is a destination we arrive at, rather than a path we start walking. But think about Joseph. Did his destiny start when he became prime minister? No. It started when he chose integrity in Potiphar's house. It started when he chose to serve even in prison. He was walking in his destiny then, even in the shadows. Here's the scary part. Waiting for someday isn't passive, it's active self-sabotage. Psychological studies show that the biggest predictor of future success isn't current talent, it's grit, the consistency of applying effort over time. When you wait, you are literally training your brain to believe that consistent, messy effort is less important than mythical perfection. You are building the muscle of procrastination, not destiny. And let's be brutally honest. Your destiny is already being shaped by the decisions you made today and the person you choose to be in the mundane dot. This isn't a cliche, brethren. Philippians 4:13, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. This isn't a promise for someday actions, it's a declaration for present capacity. It means you have the strength right now in your current circumstances to take the next faithful step towards your destiny. Let quote S apply some critical thinking to this verse because the prosperity gospel has misused it. All things doesn't mean you can instantly launch a rocket to Mars tomorrow. It means all things pertaining to the will of God for my life in this exact season. It's about tapping into divine enablement for your specific assignment, not wishing for a lottery ticket. It is the strength to survive the prison, like Joseph, so you are ready for the palace. So how do you activate this power now? You use the 5-minute rule. If there's an action aligned with your destiny, writing that chapter, setting up that website, reaching out to that mentor, and it takes less than 5 minutes to start, you must do it immediately. This destroys the friction between idea and execution. Christ's strength enables the small, obedient yes that breaks the chains of inaction. Think about Oprah Winfrey. Her destiny certainly didn't start when she became a media mogul. It started when she endured immense hardship, found her voice and chose to use it, first in local radio, then TV. She was applying Philippians 4:13 in her early difficult years, long before the world knew her name. It was her intentionality to use her voice for impact, driven by an inner strength that became her destiny's foundation. The truth is, every single day you spend waiting, procrastinating, or feeling inadequate, you are delaying not just your destiny, but the very kingdom impact God has purposed for you. God doesn't need perfect, He needs present. He needs your obedience now. I want you to consider the cost of the unsent letter. Every day you delay stepping into your destiny, there is a person, a community, or a situation that you were uniquely created to impact who is now being underserved. Your delay is someone else's drought. The purpose of your destiny is not your comfort. It is to serve the world that only you can serve. You are holding back healing, encouragement, or innovation from people who need it right now. Perhaps your destiny right now is to master a skill, to write that business plan, to start that small side hustle, to faithfully steward the little you have, to mentor one person. Stop despising small beginnings because in those small intentional steps, your destiny is actively unfolding. Here is a final truth. God often places the feeling of discomfort inside you to signal the start of your destiny. That nagging feeling that you should be doing more, that you are meant for something bigger, that is not anxiety. That is the Holy Spirit prompting you to move from the waiting room to the workstation. Don't mistake the lack of a clear 5-year plan for the lack of a present assignment. Your current assignment is simply the next step in faith. Is it to apologize? To finish a course? To practice silence and listen? The destiny we talked about yesterday, Joseph's competence. Daniel's influence, that was only possible because they chose to be competent and influential right where they were. Don't let your destiny be a distant dream. Unleash your now. What's one thing you can do today, empowered by Christ, to break the someday cycle and move forward? Drop it in the comments below. Tomorrow, we kick off week 2 with a foundational principle that changes everything: stewardship. It's not about ownership, it's about management for God's glory. And I'm going to show you how your current financial scarcity is actually the prerequisite for your future destiny level abundance. You don't want to miss how this shifts your entire perspective. I'll see you then.